Congratulations, you finally got selected. You open your inbox, you see the words. Congratulations, we are pleased to offer you. Your excitement reaches another level, and without reading anything, many students immediately click accept. But what if I tell you that your offer letter contains some very important details that can affect your salary, joining, probation, notice period, benefits, even your future career? In this video, I will show you exactly what every student should check before accepting any offer letter. Let's begin. Most colleges teach us how to get placed, but nobody teaches us what to do after getting selected. I have seen many students asking questions like, should I just accept the offer? What is the probation? Why is my CTC different from my in-hand salary? What is a non-disclosure agreement? Today, we will answer all of these. Let's start with the basics. The first thing you should verify is your job details. Check whether your job title, role, department, office location, and start date are exactly what you discussed during the interview or discussed otherwise. For example, if you interviewed for the role of Associate System Engineer, but your offer letter mentions another role, don't ignore it. Ask HR immediately before accepting. Also, verify whether your work mode is work from home, hybrid, or remote. Never assume anything. Now let's talk about the most exciting part, that is salary. But this is also where most students get confused. Never look only at the CTC. Instead, understand the complete breakdown. Usually, your package includes fixed salary, variable pay, performance bonus, joining bonus, benefits, provident fund, and sometimes ESOPs and stock options. Remember, CTC does not mean money you will receive every month. Your monthly in-hand salary is usually lower because deductions like PF and taxes are included. So always read the salary structure carefully. Now move to the benefits section. Many students completely skip this, but benefits are actually part of your compensation. Check whether the company provides health insurance, life insurance, paid leave, medical benefits, retirement benefits, learning budget, certificate reimbursement, work from home allowance, or other employee benefits. Sometimes, two companies offer the same salary, but one provides much better benefits. So don't compare only the CTC. Now talking about this section, it is extremely important. Most students don't even know what probation means. Probation is simply an initial evaluation period after joining. During this time, the company evaluates your performance, learning ability, discipline, and work quality. Also check the notice period. For example, if your notice period is 90 days, you will have to serve those 90 days before leaving the company, unless both parties agree otherwise. Always understand these conditions before accepting. Now comes the part many students never read, the legal clauses. You might see terms like confidentiality agreement, non-disclosure agreement, intellectual property, non-compete, or non-solicitation. Don't panic, most companies include standard confidentiality clauses. It simply means you shouldn't share confidential company information. However, if you don't understand any clause, don't hesitate to ask HR for clarification. That's completely normal. Now let me tell you some warning signs. If you ever receive an offer letter where the salary isn't clearly mentioned, or someone asks you to pay money before joining, or ask for unnecessary personal information, or even pressures you to accept immediately without giving you time to read, consider these as major red flags. A genuine company never asks candidates to pay money for a job. If something is unclear, don't remain silent. Ask HR professionally. Questions like, could you explain the salary breakup? When will my health insurance become active? Is the joining bonus recoverable if I leave early? Can you explain the probation policy? Who will I report to after joining? Those are completely valid questions. HR actually expects candidates to seek clarification. Before clicking that accept button, use this simple checklist. Check for job title, role, joining date, office location, salary breakdown, benefits, probation, notice period, confidentiality clauses, acceptance deadline. If everything looks correct, then you can confidently accept your offer. Getting an offer letter is huge advantage. Congratulations if you have already received one. But remember, getting selected is only the first step. Understanding what you are signing is equally important. Spend 15 to 20 minutes reading every page. It can save you from a lot of confusion later. If you have already received an offer letter, comment the company name below and tell me one thing that confused you while reading it. I will try to make dedicated videos explaining those topics. If you are still preparing for placements, don't worry. On this channel, I have already uploaded videos on self introductions, project explanations, HR interview preparation, technical interviews, communication skills, and many more. Subscribe because next I will be covering more placement related topics that colleges usually don't teach but companies expect every fresher to know. I will see you in the next video. That's it for today. Thank you guys.